Do you know when someone goes missing, is missing, or leaves home, or a situation arises where police help has to be taken to bring him back? The more the delay in such a case, the lesser are the chances of finding the missing person. Sometimes the family members delay in reporting, but in many cases the police do not take it seriously. But this is seen only in those cases where the missing person is a sensible person. Hello friends, how are you? Today we're going to talk about the Joshna case. This incident starts from Balat Rodi police station area in Nagpur district of Maharashtra. Here a 32-year-old woman used to live in an apartment near Basa Chowk. She used to live here on room, sharing with her roommate. Although her house was in a place called Kamleshwar in Nagpur, there was only father and a younger brother in her house. Mother had died a long time ago due to some reason. Father had become old. Brother was also 28 to 29 years old. He also used to work. Father and brother lived in Kamleshwar. Joshna Akkad was an educated, intelligent, and self-dependent woman. She used to work in an automobile showroom, which was near the petrol pump on Amravati Road. She used to stay in the showroom the whole day, and then after leaving from there, she used to come to her room. She used to talk to her father and brother often on the phone. The relations were good. She used to visit home on getting leave. Now the date comes August 28th, 2024. It was around 8 to 8:30 p.m. Joshna was in the apartment with her roommate. She had not even had dinner, etc. She was preparing food. Then suddenly, in a hurry, Joshna told her roommate that she remembered some work. She will come after completing it in a while. By the way, today itself in the afternoon, Joshna had also talked to her family. In the conversation, she told them that today she is going to meet her friend. After the duty is over, she will spend all her free time with her. So here in the night, Joshna leaves from here after telling some work to her roommate. Slowly the time passed. The friend started preparing to sleep after having her dinner, etc. He was also waiting for Joshna. If she comes before he goes to sleep, then it will be fine. Otherwise, he will have to get up and sleep and open the door. Although earlier also she had to go for some work at night or the other. But she used to come before he went to sleep, because she had to go for duty the next day. But tonight it is very late. Joshna does not come to the room, so the roommate could not resist. He called her. The phone rings completely and then gets disconnected. But Joshna does not pick up the call. The roommate tried calling several times, but every time the call was getting disconnected after ringing completely. Even Joshna did not tell the complete details before leaving. Where she was going. What was the work? Why was she going? Slowly it became morning. The day of August 29th began. Joshna had not yet come to the room. Her phone was on, but she was not picking up the calls. Even in the morning, the roommate tried to contact her several times. When it was time for Joshna to go to duty, the roommate even called her showroom. Who knows, she might have stayed somewhere overnight and gone to duty in the morning, because she never took leave from duty under any circumstances. Here, it was learned from the showroom that Joshna had not come there either. They were also trying to contact her to know why she did not come. If she had to be absent, she would have reported it earlier, but today she did not even do that. She was not even picking the phone. Meanwhile, at Joshna's home, that friend calls and talks to Joshna's family and tells them about all the things of the previous night. That she left the house, saying she had some work, but did not return. If she did not go to meet her friend, then surely something untoward must have happened to her. But her phone was on, and the calls were going through. Now all these people started doing whatever they could, wherever they could find out about Joshna. Friends and roommates started contacting their friend circle and inquiring. Family members started contacting relatives. But there was no news of Joshna from anywhere. Now, by the afternoon of August 29th, Joshna's brother along with some people reached Beltar Road police station. There, to lodge a missing report of his sister, the brother told everything to the police and got the missing report registered. Now, the police also started their own investigation. Cyber Cell checked Joshna's live location, mobile tower location, because her mobile was on. In this, the police found that Josna's mobile was continuously traveling on national highways in different areas, in different districts of Maharashtra. From this, the police understood that Josna was traveling. It is possible that she had gone somewhere for a trip, but why would she go for a trip without informing? Moreover, she had left the house in a hurry the previous night, seeing the location at different places and the mobile continuously traveling. Everyone became a little tension-free that she is fine. She has gone somewhere and will come home soon. Gradually, more than 2 weeks passed in all these things. Her mobile phone was still continuously traveling. In between, her location had also stopped appearing at one place for a few days, but then suddenly started appearing again. After about 20 days passed, Josna's brother again reached Balat Rodi police station. This time they were even more worried. In the beginning, for a few days, Josna's phone was ringing all the time, but now even the calls had stopped coming. The brother told the police that he suspected that his sister had been kidnapped. The police also thinks the same. This time the case was a little more serious. The police also added sections of kidnapping in the case of missing report. Now, i.e. after 20 days of the incident, a police team is formed which will work only on this case. At first, the case was being taken lightly because the location of the mobile was constantly changing. Sometimes it was seen in Maharashtra, sometimes in Chhattisgarh, and sometimes in different districts of Telangana. It was thought that she is an intelligent girl and will come back, but here the matter started getting serious. She had never stayed without talking to the family for so many days. The family members were also very worried. First, let us find out what was Josna's daily routine on August 28th. Whom did she meet? What did she talk about? Where did she go? Where was she going? On the other hand, wherever her mobile was traveling, the police started following her. Wherever she went, the local police of that area was informed. But by the time the local police reached there, her location was shown somewhere else. Gradually, it became clear. The police started feeling that the phone was not with Josna. The police was being misled. Here, Josna's family members, her friends, the showroom staff, everyone was being questioned. The police started finding out every information related to Josna's life, every detail of her daily activities. It was found that Josna was married. She got married to an engineer in 2019, but due to mutual differences between the two, they got divorced within 1 year. She had also lost faith in marriage and thought that she would spend her life alone. She had also done a computer course, was well educated and a graduate. Her father was a little worried about his daughter's future. Many times he expressed his concern to his daughter. He would say, "Get married, settle down. He is also getting old. Don't know when I have to go. Get married before that." After this, Josna made a file on a matrimonial site for marriage. Here the police also talked to the roommate with whom Josna lived. He told that maybe she got a call before she left the apartment that night, because in the course of conversation she took her phone and went out, then came back inside and said that there is some work. "I will be back soon." She went further. On hearing this, the police got Josna's call details, after all, whose call came on the night of August 28th. The police also started watching the CCTV footage of that time near Basa Chowk, but nothing special was found in it. Here, the technical investigation team found out that the phone of Josna, which was traveling her SIM, has been removed. However, police can track a mobile phone even without a SIM card. Once when the phone was switched off, it is possible that the SIM was removed. After that, calls from family members also stopped coming. Police was searching for that mobile. According to the friend, the call that came around 8:30 p.m. on August 28th was from an unknown person. After that call, Josna might have gone. After that, her roommate was calling when she did not return home late at night. The address of that suspicious call was from New Kailash Nagar area near Ajni railway station in Nagpur. Now the police team was sent to this address. It was the mobile phone of an old lady. Josna had called from her phone. From here, a name Ajay Vankete was found. The mobile from which the call was made was of AJ's mother. Maybe AJ made the call from his mother's phone. When the old history of Josna's call details was checked, AJ Vankeda's call details were also found in it, which means that Josna and AJ used to talk a lot earlier. Now who is AJ Vankeda? His house was found, which was in New Kailash Nagar, but this man is not found at home. It was found that AJ is a pharmacist in the army. He was posted in Kohima, Nagaland. Here Josna's family and his friends were asked about AJ. A team also contacted the army in Kohima, Nagaland. Josna's family members told that AJ Vankeda had met Josna on a matrimonial site. About 2 years ago, a few months before the incident, Josna had also arranged a meeting of AJ at her home. But the family did not like the boy. They refused the relationship because this matter was over. The boy had been rejected. Josna never mentioned about this boy again. The police came to know from the army that AJ's health was not good for many days. He is a type 1 diabetic patient and he is admitted in the military hospital of Pune. Now Nagpur police reached Pune. Talked to AJ Vankeda in the hospital. This man is admitted here since September 3rd, but his health is not well for a long time. He had also got checkup done in many hospitals before. When asked about Josna, AJ tells that yes, he was in a relationship with her. He accepted this fact, even though his family members rejected the relationship. Even then, both were together. He told that he always had to stay in Nagaland due to duty. He used to come to Nagpur only when he got a few days leave, when both of them met on a matrimonial site and the conversation started there. AJ believes that on the night of August 28th, he had called Josna from his mother's phone. He wanted to meet her, so he called her and asked her to come to Besa Chowk. From here, both of them drove towards Dongar village and stayed in a hotel there. They stayed there till late night and ate food there and then left. AJ told that after eating, Josna left for her home from there. He also went to his home because AJ was admitted in the hospital and his health was not good. That is why the police could not pressurize him and talk to him. They did not have any strong evidence against AJ to pick him up and take him to the police station. Apart from AJ Vankeda, the police also investigated the case from different angles. His location at that time was also found out. Of all the people the police talked to, no one else other than AJ Vankeda was suspected. Apart from him, no one else was in that girl's life. There was no animosity or anything. The police also made a statement about AJ from their side. Information was gathered. Her family members were talked to. Her friends were asked. Her call history was checked. Location was checked. On August 29th, her location was found to be with Josna. Then the police came to know that what she had told about separating late in the night after dinner turned out to be a lie. Till morning, the location of both was together. After that, AJ went to his home, and Josna's location started appearing on the national highway, and she started traveling continuously. Firstly, this thing seemed suspicious about AJ. Secondly, the way he talked to the police. It seemed that it was not normal. From his gestures, the police understood that he was hiding something. The character of this man also did not seem right. It was found that he had married twice, which did not work out, and then he got divorced. Numbers of many other women were found in his call details. He used to talk to many girls for hours. It seemed that he was in a relationship with them too. Keeping all these things in mind, the police requested the hospital authority to inform us as soon as this man is discharged. The army was also supporting the police, saying that as soon as he gets well, we will inform you. The doctor told the date of his discharge as October 4th, but before that the Nagpur police received information from the hospital that AJ Vankeda had disappeared from the hospital. Perhaps he had run away. This thing surprised the police as well as the army. His contact with the army had also stopped. From here, the police became convinced that this could be the man responsible for Josna's disappearance. AJ had also applied for anticipatory bail in the Sessions Court. He thought that the police might arrest him. The police also prepares a strong report from its side, and presents it in the court, that how this man is the prime suspect in a case. The Sessions Court rejected AJ's anticipatory bail. Now this man goes to the High Court and applies for anticipatory bail there. Here also it is rejected on October 15th. Why is this man scared about his arrest? If he was innocent, he would not go to the court to escape from the police. On top of that, he was running away, as he was not being caught by the police. Further, on October 18th, Ajay himself came to Balat Rodi police station and surrendered. Whatever information the police had received, he accepted it, but he does not accept that he is behind Josna's disappearance. The police had also shown evidence to the army that Ajay is found involved in such cases. Now the police mentally influenced him that you are trapped from all sides. The army will not leave you. You will not be saved in the court either. Now on October 21st, Ajay took the police with him to the garbage area where garbage is dumped. He said that Josna is here. The police force searched the entire area, but Josna was not found. Ajay had lied to the police. The senior inspector of Beltar Rodi police station tried to convince Ajay again, after which he agreed. But he will take this senior inspector with him in the bus and will make him meet Josna. After this, the senior inspector makes Ajay sit behind him on a bike, and a constable is also seated with him for security. 2 policemen and Ajay are the 3 people who ride on a bike and go towards the dense forest of Budibori area. There was a university and railway track there, and behind it was a deserted area. Ajay brings them there. After this, Ajay pointed towards one side. There was a cement platform-like structure on which there were lots of woods and leaves kept. No one could understand what was there, and no one used to come here. Now what would one do in such a dense forest? After this, the senior inspector called some policemen and also called the digging staff. After digging a pit to a little depth, Josna was found, but only the remains were left. On August 28th, he called Josna from his mother's phone and asked her to meet him. He took her in his car from Besa Chowk to Dongar village. They also stayed in a hotel and had food there. Then Ajay said that we should go for a long drive. After this, both of them left the hotel. Ajay drove the car towards a toll plaza. He bought a cold drink from there. He had killed Josna with the intention of killing her. Ajay had taken her along. Both of them drank cold drinks inside the car. Ajay had mixed sleeping pills in Josna's cold drink. After that, both of them have a drinking party in the car. Gradually, Josna falls asleep on the seat. Then he goes to the jungle. He had stolen some cement from a construction site and kept the digging material in the vehicle. First, he dug at a place where Josna could easily fit. Then he brought her there and leveled the ground and made a platform with cement on top of it. He put branches of trees, leaves, etc. on it. Josna's mobile phone was in the vehicle. Ajay did not switch it off, but put it in silent mode, so that if a call or message came, the phone would not make noise. He goes back to the toll plaza. There was a truck parked there, looking at it. It seemed that this truck was going to travel all India. There was goods loaded in the back. Ajay threw the mobile in the same truck. He took all these ideas from a movie called Drishyam. In the same style, he threw the phone in the truck. To show himself somewhere else, he first got admitted in a private hospital of Nagpur, giving the excuse of ill health. But he could not stay there for long, because the hospital bill started increasing. After that, he stayed at the hospital in Kamathi, then went to the military hospital of Pune, because he was also a pharmacist in the army, and if he stayed at the military hospital, he would not have to spend any money. Now the question arises that why did he kill Josna? When Ajay sent her a letter and she got impressed. After that, when Ajay comes to Nagpur on leave, then on January 10th, 2024, both of them meet face to face for the first time. Before this, both of them used to talk online only. Ajay takes her to a hotel where he mixes sleeping pills and a drug and makes her unconscious. Then he has an immoral relationship with her. When Josna regains consciousness, she gets angry at Ajay. Then Ajay says that he will marry only you. You don't worry. Somehow he convinces her. Later, Josna introduces Ajay to her family as well. While talking to the father noticed that Ajay is avoiding eye contact and is not talking properly. There is definitely something wrong in his mind, and his intentions are bad. That is why he told his daughter that the boy does not seem right. But Josna had started loving him. How can she leave him? Both of them kept talking and meeting. But after a few months, from May, Ajay started dating her. He started keeping distance, did not pick up her phone, started ignoring her, and started talking less. Actually, Ajay had taken advantage of her. Now what meaning does he have in her life? But Josna wanted to marry him and started pressuring him for marriage. When he started keeping distance, Josna sent him a message through a common friend that if he did not talk to her then, I will tell your truth to your senior, that you have taken advantage of me by giving false promises of marriage. She also has his number. After this, Ajay contacted Josna on the night of August 28th. Police recovered Josna's mobile phone from a truck driver. The driver had found this phone switched off in the truck. He removed the SIM from it and put a SIM in it and started using it. In this way, a debauched man trapped a girl in a love trap and took advantage of her. When the matter of marriage came, he murdered her. Due to his job, girls were easily impressed by him, which he used to take full advantage of. The police solved the case by October 22nd. Ajay surrendered on October 18th itself, saying that the police might file a false case against him. But then after 2-3 days, he opens his mouth and tells the truth. So we end the video here. Comment and tell us your opinion. Do like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell icon. See you in the next video.